Morning guys, so we're on another job. Been a bit quiet this week, just been loads of silly little handyman jobs running around here, there and everywhere like a headless chicken. But today we're doing those shelving. So the space, so we've got to put loads of shelving in there. Now we've already pretty much worked it out. We're going to have 4 there. This isn't level in any way, so chatted to the customer. We're going to keep the shelf level. It's only coming to this point, 300. This is the highest point. This shelf tilts front to back. So it's going to be flush there. It's going to be proud there. But by the time she scales books over it, you're not really going to notice it. So these are going to look like floating shelves. They're going to be about 42mm wide. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The top one's slightly bigger. So how are we going to do it? Loads of battens. We've already pre-cut our battens. We've got the shorter ones there, our longer ones there. They're going to be put in the centre of our runs. So 4 there, 4 up there. Then obviously some side battens. We will then cut our 12mm MDF with a 45 degree at the front. They will go top and bottom, and then a face filler with another batten across the front edge. Once that's all glued, screwed and pinned, they'll be absolutely solid. So like I say, we've already cut a load of battens to go to the wall, and we've already cut all our side battens roughly to length, and we've pilot holed them all. So now we're outside ripping down our 12mm green MDF. So we're going to rip these sheets down to 300, and then when they're all ripped down, we've already done 3 sheets over there. When they're all ripped down, we'll then go to our table saw, set that at 45 degrees, run all our boards through so that they're all at 45 degrees. I could do it with the miter saw, but it's a lot of faffing about, because you do one miter and you've got to flip the board to do another cut, so you're constantly changing the miter on your saw from 45 to flat, 45 to flat, because otherwise, you know, when you do one miter, you've already pre-mitered the next side. So cutting them all to 300, just run them through, then quickly run them all through. That is a lot quicker, believe it or not. And then obviously we've got one board left underneath there, which will do all of our facings. So let's get it on. Don't forget guys, like, share, follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you shortly. Alright, so yeah, using my guide, just setting up my track set to 300. Set the depth of my saw. Basically just going to run all of our rest of our boards through like that. Get them all together, all at 300. Right, stop now, Ricky. Okay, so now we're going to set our table saw up so that we get the 45 degree or right on the very edge of our board, because we don't want to be cutting any more off. So what we're going to do, our sliding square here, we've got an off cut of the board. We're just going to run that through a few times, adjust the blade in a little bit each time until we get it sitting exactly perfect. A little bit more off just to get that perfectly square. Just going to wind that in another couple of mil. And there we go, we've got a perfect 45 now. So now that that's set and this is set, we can now run all our boards through. Okay, so we've now ripped down 16 pieces of board with the 45. These feather board to help guide our boards through, stop them from moving in the table, and they're all there now ready to go to be cut to length. So now we've got to go upstairs, fit all our battens to the wall, and then we can start scribing them in to fit, do tops, bottoms, and then we'll do the face, top, bottom, do the face, so forth. So just keep watching guys, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we got the bottom battens on, all on now. So now we can do exactly the same for those 4. All our battens on, all our side battens on, and then we can start throwing all of our MDF on, scribing it to our corners, pinning and gluing everything as we go. So it's quite a lot of shelves going in there, guys. stay tuned, mate, and we will show you the next step. See you soon. Okay, so we've now got all the battens on the wall, back to the ceiling, and we just started putting our first shelf in for the first thickness. So now we're going to make our face edges outside. Just going to run 8 of those off, and then we'll cut them to length and glue and pin them on as we go. We're getting there. Okay, so we got our first shelf in. So what we've done is the back edge, and then we've used a square finder. I can't think what it's called at the minute. Basically, we just push it in the corner and you move it to fit the corner. So you measure the length, you do that one. So you cut that angle first, then you measure the length to that edge, and then you measure the length from that edge to the front edge. And then when you join the 2 dots up, that should give you a perfect scribe at both sides. And as you can see, it's worked really well. We cut these slightly longer, and then we just run a pencil on the back and just scribe the back edge in. Done the same, done it twice. So we do top and we do bottom. And then I've screwed the bottom on this one because we can't get under there with the pin gun, which is probably going to be the case for all of these, to be fair. They're probably all going to have to be screwed from the bottom. And then we've pinned and glued the top one. So, and then we've just measured this. We know it's 42mm. So we've set my thing up outside at 43mm. So I've set this to 46mm, and all we're doing is we're going to run a load of them off. I've already set my table saw up. All I've done is I cut a little piece off of that one we just done, and all I've done is I've put it in there. I've run it through the saw until we get a nice cut. We've got these in to hold it in place, and all you do then is just flip it to do the other side. So now that we've got that set and it all works nice on our test fit, we can now run a load of them off, another 7, run them through the saw will then be done with, and we just crack on throwing the shelves in. So stay tuned, guys, for pretty much the end result. See you soon. Okay, so we are halfway through the shelves. Ricky's going to start doing a bit of filling, get the pinholes filled, any little bits on the face edges that are a little bit open or something, just get a bit of filler in it. We did have one little issue, because there, it's so thick with bonding or plaster, it just popped. So I've re-secured it going down at an angle with another screw from the inside, and I've uni-bonded that. You let that go off, and then we're going to 2-part. So I'm going to put some quick set filler in that, and I might even try and feather it out so that it sits flush. If we're going to go to that extreme, I might as well try and feather it out and get it all looking neat. But that's where we're at. We've got 4 of the shelves in. We've still got the 4 bigger ones to do now. It's taking shape, coming along nicely. So we are very, very close now. I've pre-cut my last lots of timber for my shelves. We've literally got the last 2 left to do. I've patched that up. I'll give that a rub down tomorrow and give that all a rub down, and then give it another fill tomorrow. We face filled all the fronts with 2-pack. So before we go tonight, that will all get rubbed down. We're going to put some decorator's cork around, make it all look nice and tidy. But yeah, we're getting there. Tomorrow, basically, a couple of coats of primer, a couple of coats of eggshell, light rub in between, and we'll be out the door. So stay tuned for the finished result, guys. See you later. Okay guys, so the shelves are all in. They've all been filled. I ran out of decorator's cork, so I'm going to have to cork the other 4 shelves in the morning. Managed to get the 4 top ones done, just get the 4 bottom ones done, but we'll give it all a rub down first thing. Couple of coats of the primer, then we'll cork it, and then we can go on dinner break, come back, give it a light rub and hit a couple of coats on it. That's where we're at. 8 shelves. The lighting's not very good, so we're going to bring a bigger light in tomorrow. For some reason the bloody torch on that just stays on for ages. There we go, that's where we got to today. Don't forget guys, like, share, follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would really help me out. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers. Just that little bit more of a push and we'll be there. So get over there and hit that subscribe button. Cheers guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.